So friends, today is Sunday and welcome to the channel Share and Learn by Vikas. Share these sessions with your family, friends, colleagues and near and dear ones. Do like the discussions and do subscribe this channel Share and Learn. What we are going to share today and learn today is, as last time we have discussed, that what are the derailers of success. So first thing which we are going to talk about and discuss here is failure habit number 1, and that is we have chosen for today's discussion is negativity, which is a derailer of success. How to check that we are negative? What are the effects of negativity? And then we will have a good story for our discussion, a hunter and his dog. And finally, we will discuss few questions and leave us through to think that how to continue to be negative and devoid ourselves from success. So friends, let's get on to the topic. Barriers to success feels that we want to be successful, but there are certain barriers to the success. And the topic which we have chosen today is negativity. Let's alter this topic. Let's make it more interesting. Let's make the event topic negative. So which are those habits which will definitely lead us to the failure? So let's start discussing today the damaging failure habits. So we do not know what are the barriers to the success is. Hence, what we do knowingly and unknowingly is that act in the counterproductive way. So to be crude, as I just mentioned, let's define today's discussion as what are the habits which leads to the failure. So failure habits. I have identified 6 of them. Today we will only discuss one. And that one topic today for discussion is being negative. So let's identify, first of all, are we really negative? So some of the negative thoughts and statements we can just choose here and discuss as an example are: it did not happen, this cannot be done, no one else did it, why me? Why others are not doing it? Don't count upon me, I will not be able to do it. This exactly does not sound doable. Nobody is able to do it till now. Why should I only do it? No, it's not clear. How can I only do it? Are you getting the essence? These are the connotations which tells us that we are sounding negative towards assignments, towards even in our workplace as well as the social place. These habits will hold us back, friends, because we are rejecting idea which could have been helpful and useful. We are not only discouraging others, but actually ourselves. So this will lead to others not liking to work with you, with us. Can happen in the workplace as well as in the social place. So maybe in a very few situations, you can be negative, but with a cause. Just an example, I have completed successfully this project. Why are you asking me to repeat it? Let's give this opportunity to others. Here we are a little negative, but again we are trying to overall convey the positivity. The second example, I am not getting support in spite of my repeated requests, hence I will take a pause now. These are a couple of negative words, but these are the negative words or negative sentences with a cause. But what I mentioned just before that are sounding absolutely negative. It drains off our energy. It tells to us that we are good for nothing, and the team, or maybe at the workplace, or maybe at the friend circle, or maybe at the family place, or maybe at the overall social place, it very clearly says that you are also good for nothing. So continuing to your failure habits, Let's look at the dictionary meaning of negative. I hope we have got a little essence in our previous discussion that what actually negativity is all around and how negativity influences or helps us to fail and not to get a desired success. So let's look at the dictionary meaning of negative. A word or a statement that expresses denial, disagreement, or refusal. That is basically the meaning of negative in the dictionary. So negativity creates a tendency to disagreement. So that's for sure, because even dictionary also says that. Negativity has a tendency to being skeptical and pessimistic. And once negativity becomes a habit, it leads to worst results. Losing a game, delaying a project, and nastiest can be the mental fatigue, dejection and rejection, hopelessness, and catastrophic thinking. What does this mean to us? So if we behave in a negative situation or if we give a negative vibes, forget about anything else, success will be far, far away. Now, very interesting. How to check that we are negative? I am negative or you are negative. So check point number 1. A negative person loves to complain. So that is the first sign that any of us who is there in this discussion can think of that he is gaining a negativity. So a negative person loves to complain, and if we are doing that again and again, that is a checkpoint number 1 for us that we are gaining negativity. And if we realize it as a habit, then we are building negativity within, around, and this is the biggest barrier to our success. Checkpoint number 2. A negative person loves to be unsupportive. So if we realize it as a habit, again, if consistently we do it, and just reflect upon yourself, if you are unsupportive, then this is a habit which is building negativity again within and around, and it's a barrier to our success. Let's look at the checkout point number 3. A negative person poses a destructive characteristics. It not only damages self, but it damages others also, mentally, and sometimes physically also. Again, if we realize it is becoming our habit, then we are of course building a negativity within and around and leading to the third barrier to our success. Let us look at the checkpoint 4. A negative person dislikes, discourages everyone and everything and point out the things which are not done. Again, if this is our habit, or if it is becoming our habit, or we are depicting these characteristics maybe quite oftenly 80 to 90% of the time, let us introspect. Then we are building a negativity within and around, and again it is the 4th biggest barrier to our success. So, is being negative all that bad? I don't know. But one thing is for sure, that negativity is a derailer to success. Even psychologists refer this act as a negativity bias, and it can have a powerful effect on our behavior, decisions, and even relationships. Let's imagine an effect of negativity and positivity for the next 1 minute. That will give a direction that how negativity influences not only us, but rather our surroundings also. So touch wood, it should not happen for any of us. If we get a bad news that some of our loved one or a near and dear one is critically ill, what is the environment around? It will be quite a negativity filled environment. And just you can imagine for 4 or 5 seconds, you will reach out to everybody. Everybody is not happy about it. They are trying to reach out to other, and they're just remembering that person who has become ill. Now just change it. If we get a good news of a marriage of some of our near and dear ones or our loved ones, how it happens? Now you are able to differentiate between the negativity and the positivity. And that is the reason that negativity consistently displayed is hazardous for our mental health also, as well as the biggest derailer for success, and it is a sure shot failure habit which we are going to embed into us. So what we have to do is that we have to throw away that negativity, what we have discussed over a couple of minutes right now. Friends, let me tell you an interesting story of a hunter and his dog. Sam took his dog one day for hunting. He shot a duck. It fell in the lake. Dog walked on the water and picked the duck and brought back to his master. Same thing was repeated again. Dog walked on the water, picked up the duck and gave it back to the master. Sam could not believe his eyes. Now if he tells this story to anyone, everyone would have been labeled him as a fool. So what he did is, next day when he went for the hunting, so he took his neighbor Tony along with him. Same thing happened again. He shot, duck fell into the lake, dog walked over the water and got the duck to his master. Tony watched this instance. This was repeated 2-3 times. Each time dog walked over the water and gave the duck to his master. Finally, Sam asked to Tony, "Do you notice anything strange today?" Tony replied, rubbing his chin, "Sam, your dog does not know how to swim." So this is a creative and a curious negativity. Got the essence of the story. we are not here to analyze the story. But see, if negativity is there in our head, we even cannot see the innovation which the dog was trying to make, and Sam was trying to cover it up, and he was helping Tony to understand that. So, would you like to shrug negativity as a barrier to success? You have to take a call. Would you like to continue negative approach and avoid success? You have to take a call. Would you like to be a person resisting towards your own success? You have to take a call. So that was the first failure habit which we discussed today. Hope it would have been a good discussion for all of us. Next Sunday session, we will go to the failure habit number 2. While I work upon this topic, you can share your thoughts with me for a meaningful discussion. Thank you very much for watching this channel. Share and learn. Have a good week ahead.